All these we ask for in no other name apart from that name. Any way that our ancestors may have sinned, we confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you.
You have President Northwest Muslim, you have Senate President Northeast Muslim, you have INEC chairperson, Northwest Muslim. You have Speaker of the House of Representatives, Southwest Muslim. You have Chief of Air Staff, Northeast Muslim. Minister of Defense, Muslim, North. Chief of Army Staff, Northeast Muslim. Inspector General of Police, North Central Muslim. National Security Advisor, Northeast Muslim. Director, National Intelligence Agency, Muslim North. Director General, SSS, Northwest Muslim. Comptroller General of Immigration, Northwest Muslim. Comptroller General of Customs, North Muslim. Comptroller General of Civil Defense, Muslim North. Comptroller General of Nigeria Immigration Prison Service, Muslim North. Acting Chairman of EFCC, Northeast Muslim. Chief Justice of the Federation, Northeast Muslim. Code of Conduct Head, Muslim, Northeast. Managing Director of Post Authority, Northwest Muslim. NIMASA, North Muslim. NNPC Managing Director, Northeast Muslim. Minister of Education, Northeast Muslim. National Universities Commission, Northwest Muslim. JAMB, Southwest Muslim, and so on and so forth. We can keep on going on and on. Someone has said that the top 20 positionings in NNPC is occupied from the same region as well. What comes to mind is there is no intelligent person and no qualified person from any other part of the country. There is no intelligent Shekiri person, no intelligent Ijo person, no intelligent Biron person, no intelligent Magavul person, no intelligent Tif person, no intelligent Idoma person, no intelligent Igala person, no intelligent Ibira person, no intelligent Ibibio person, no intelligent Anam person, no intelligent Efik person, no intelligent Ishan person, no intelligent Bini person, no intelligent person from no part of the country that can be in any of those sensitive things, except people from one region and one religion. And people are meant to be forced to exist in peace under that kind of upside down, highly nepotistic, clanistic situation. That is absolutely impossible. If it was a charm, it cleared. If it was a mentality bankruptcy, mentality is returned. It's impossible. There can be no peace in such level of inequality, in such level of brazen effrontery are taking a whole nation for granted. Nations of the world did not experience 1/100 of what Nigerians have experienced and scattered in pieces. Soviet Union is nowhere to be found. Yugoslavia was one country that scattered and splintered into 8 countries out of one country. Czechoslovakia splitted into 2. They didn't see 1/100 of what we are seeing. Nations in the world that are wise enough, that are multi-ethnic, did their best. The United Kingdom, even though it's a nation, has ethnic groups that took care of the ethnic groups and gave regional autonomy to the Scottish, to the Irish, and the Welsh. Switzerland has 4 ethnic groups, and they make their presidencies sit to revolve around these 4 groups. What is the solution to the situation in our land today? If there must be peace, there must be equity, there must be fairness, there must be justice. People have clamored for restructuring. It is the devolution of power. Otherwise, there may be the dissolution of union. It happened in other places. And we pray and trust God that it doesn't happen in our nation. It's not time to play the ostrich and hide the head under. What is not confronted cannot be conquered. In medicine, we call something the debridement of wounds. You expose wounds in order to repair them. You clean them out in order to repair them. You make them bleed. Truth is what heals. And if truth is not spoken, healing doesn't happen. And it is time to tell the truth. People have been suppressed, subdued, subjugated, and treated, second-rated, as if they don't have sense and they don't have reasoning. And this nation is one of the most intelligent nations in the world. Our doctors, our professionals are the most intelligent around the nations of the world. Nigerians and Nigeria people have the highest rate of PhDs in America of any ethnic group apart from maybe Americans themselves. And it is time for us to sit up and say these things must be corrected and do the right thing, and we do the right thing on time so that Jehovah can hear us and answer our prayers. As for every protest,
fellow Nigerian, in search of excellence for Africa, my mission remains to create awareness, advance practical solutions, and transform mindsets via case studies. Together, let's midwife deliverance for our race, country, and continent. Please share this video. I am Dr. Israel Noyerem Davidson. Thank you. In 2001, US-led forces overthrew a Taliban-led Afghan government following the 9/11 attacks led by the Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. For the next 20 years, the US and allies enforced democratic ideals, built up Afghan security forces, and provided operational air cover. The Taliban continued to attacks. Now, eventually, under President Trump, the US promised to pull out if Taliban agreed to stop attacks and hosting terrorist groups. Today, the Taliban militants have declared Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan and overrun most of the country at lightning speed with little or no resistance from the 300,000 US trained and heavily equipped Afghan forces. US general could not believe an army could crumble at that rate.
I did not, nor did anyone else, see a collapse of an army that size in 11 days. There'll be many postmortems on this topic, but right now is not that time.
It is believed the Afghan soldiers, though diehards, had unquenchable allegiance to jihadist ideologies practiced by Taliban. They were Afghan soldiers by day, Taliban at heart, and Taliban at night. A situation some suggest currently exists in Nigeria too. So Afghanistan was simply handed over to the mullahs to govern based on their shared jihadist ideological leaning. The south and middle belt of Nigeria should wake up with urgency. The Afghan situation is cooking fast in Nigeria today. Afghanistan is number 1 on global terrorist list. Nigeria is number 3. Second.
Everybody that is going to listen to this video, and all of you in Biafra land that is believing in Biafra, the spirit of sit at home will possess you this evening. Collect it! Come on, she public toilet bombs.
And they push me, they push me, push me, push me. As I had push me against Mazi the Kano started. They push me, Baba, my chicken doesn't bamia. A lot of you will run. Just few weeks time from from now. When the video to start to open the car will try to all of you will disappear. You will not even attend the meeting anymore. Where you are. Because we can't move now.
Of sin at home will possess you this evening. Correct it. Come and she public toilet bombings.
And they push me, they push me. As I push me against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu story. They push me, Baba ma chike doesn't bamia. A lot of you will run. Just few weeks start from now. When the video to start to open the car will try to all of you will disappear. You will not even attend the meeting anymore. Where you are. Because we can't move now.
He is Amadiohan, the angel of war, destruction and justice. Among the expected accomplishments of the Madonna within the 7 days of our prayer include striking everyone who has hand in the unjust and the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with mysterious sickness and diseases in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. That mysterious death of firstborn male child of everyone who has hand in the unjust and continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. That madness will befall everyone who has refused to endorse the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the unconditional and total restoration of the suffering state of Biafra in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. We also want to use this medium to ask Mr. Fred Bruce Esquire to immediately request and be granted interview with CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera and other media in the mainstream to talk to the whole world on the issue of Biafra. Finally, all the blood-sucking demons in the Biafra land who have converged in the name of security operatives but are causing deaths for the innocent people of Biafra will, from this period of our prayers, face the rewards of their evil doings in our ancestral land the land of Biafra will swallow all of them in the name of Chukwuka. Every saboteur collecting money from our enemies in order to betray this struggle shall be eaten up by the land of Biafra in the name of Chukwuka. Every saboteur who has decided to frustrate this struggle, be he a man or woman, clergy or laity, rich or poor, big or small, indigene or foreigner, witch or wizard, may the land of Biafra eat him or her up and the entire generation in the name of Chukwuka. And may all abounding blessings be for all true freedom fighters of the Biafra freedom in the name of Chukwuka. Long live Biafra, long live Mazi, long live Mazi Simon Ekpa, long live the Biafra monarchs, custodians of culture and tradition, and sincere Biafra freedom fighters in the name of Chukwuka.
On our go forward night. On Lucy go, on our go forward night. Ezi boyoria sola so babo. Ole mo tempera go forward night.
You must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Everybody that is going to listen to this video, and all of you in Biafra land that is believing in Biafra, the spirit of sit at home will possess you this evening. Correct it!
Come on, she public toilet bombings. And they push me, they push me, push me, push me. As I had push me against Mazi Namdi Kano's story. They push me, Baba ma chicken doesn't bamia. A lot of you will run. Just few weeks start from now. Bring the video to bring the video to start to open the car. The car will join to all of you will disappear. You will not even attend the meeting anymore. Where you are. Because we can move now.
Everybody that is going to listen to this video and all of you in Biafra land that is believing in Biafra, the spirit of sit at home will possess you this evening. Correct it! Come on, she public toilet bombings.
And they push me, they push me. As I push me against Mazi the Kano story. They push me, Baba ma chicken doesn't bamia.
Force by force, house by house.
Push me. As I push me against Mazi the Kano story. They push me, Baba ma chicken doesn't bamia. A lot of you will run. Just few weeks start from now. Bring the video to bring the video to start to open the car. The car will join to all of you will disappear. You will not even attend the meeting anymore. Where you are. Because we can move now.
Welcome to the program today. Welcome to the program today. You're welcome to live program today, late night with Simon, with me. You see, did you hear the music that Ndenzama composed to mock Simon Ekpa? They composed the music you just listened to now is the music of Nde Nzama, the Criminals. They composed this music to mock Simon Ekpa. Do you see how we are enjoying it in our own program? we are enjoying their own music that they composed to mock Simon Ekpa. And we have played it more than, is it more than 5 times? All right. We play their own mockery more than 5 times. We enjoy it. I even dance to it. I know how to deal with the criminals. You know, in this last thing, I said, you will, when I finish with you, the criminals, you will not attend meetings again. It is happening. They no longer attend meetings. And you know, this whole thing started in Finland. In Finland, the criminals here don't attend meetings anymore. We close their meeting down. They don't go to meeting again. Okay? And the other part of the world, they don't also go to meeting. That was the last word I gave them here. If you listen to this place, let me play it again.
A lot of you will run. Just few will start from now. When the video when the video will start to open the car will join to all of you will disappear. You will not even attend the meeting anymore.
You will not attend meeting anymore. I told them, when I finish with you, you will not even attend meeting anymore. Today, it is happening. They no longer attend meetings. You know, it started here in Finland. I'm telling you, as I'm talking to you today, the criminals in Finland no longer gather. They can't have meeting again. And I know that the same thing is happening all over the world. while their own meeting is stopping, autopilot is starting meeting. Autopilot, we have started now with WhatsApp. You know, before, we said we are not going to have any group in autopilot. We are not going to have any group in autopilot. As the meeting of the criminals stopped, they no longer have meeting. Autopilot is now having WhatsApp group. Everywhere, all over the world. Every country is creating WhatsApp group. Even in the first place, we were not interested. So we have ended their meeting, and their meeting that is how their meeting will begin to end small, until you hear of the meeting no more. I am telling you that in Finland now, for the past 6 months, at least 6 months or 8 months or so, there is no meeting. We have ended their criminality. It started here from Finland. Now, this Pushimia, all of you, do you know how the Pushimia came, you know? Do you all remember the Pushimia? Pushimia is the word of Ogbuehi. I was describing and demonstrating Ogbuehi, Chief Ogbuehi. When Ogbuehi, you know, when Ogbuehi audio came out, Ogbuehi was the one, you know, saying they were pushing me, pushing me, and how I know America? They were pushing me. You know, Ogbuehi said it. I was here demonstrating. Do you know what they did? They did not use Ogbuehi. They used me as a propaganda. Now, I love the music. I love the music. I am enjoying it. You know, I even decided to play the 7,000 teeth face to show on the program as the music artist. The music artist, the 7,000 teeth. We have promoted him today because he features me in the music. I don't know whether it is me, is the artist featuring him, or is it him, is the one featuring me. I think I'm the rapper. I am the rapper in that music, and I like it. Can they now play our own music in their platform? Ask them. Can they play our own music in their platform? They cannot. They cannot. They cannot play their own music in our own music in their own platform. I want you to know, at least watch one of our music. Okay? Watch one of our music. We play their own music and we are dancing to it. Unedited. I didn't edit anything. I didn't remove his face. I showed everything, the way, including the mad one, the mad dog in Germany. All their face shows here. I did not edit it. Now ask them, can they play this one on their platform?
On our go for one night.
All right. You know, you're welcome. So we have played their own music, their own blackmail. Now they should play our own on their platform. They cannot. Anything you want to use against us, we are going to use it for our own good. I will dance your music. I will dance the push me. I will dance it and dance it very well. You know, and the beating of the push me is a very good. And they even added some comedy there. Some comedy. You know, the people dancing like in the winch. There are, you know, the men tying the red or something. That one got me. You know, that one really got me laughing. That one got me on the floor. The people dancing with the winch. Did you see that? Did you see the people dancing like winch? Like you know, they were doing their leg like this. Their leg in like tolo leg. Those, I don't know where they get that video from, but it all made sense. It made me to laugh. So I'm going to play it for the very last time before we go into our program today. And I know that after this program today, they will regret ever making a video like that to mock Simon Ekpa. They don't know me. After today, they will regret making a video to mock Simon Ekpa. So let us go there.
Everybody that is going to listen to this video, and all of you in Biafra land that is believing in Biafra, the spirit of sit at home will possess you this evening. Correct it! Come on, she public toilet woman.
And they push me, they push me. As I had push me against Mazi the Carlos Tari. They push me, Baba ma chicken doesn't bamia.
I mean, these people here. You see these people here. This one got to me. These people here got to me. The leg be like tolo leg. I do not know. I don't know where they get this kind of video. Like in the witch in the Zambia. Jesus Christ. Hey, Jesus Christ. Witch and wizard in the Zambia is dancing to the music.
A lot of you will run. Just few weeks from now. Bring the video to have for other. Bring the video to start to the car. The car will join you. All of you will disappear. You will not even attend the meeting anymore. Where you are. Because the car move now.
All right. Thank you all and welcome to the program. We have spent 46 minutes to have fun, to prepare your brain to what you're about to receive today. So those who want to cut this video, you may cut this video after 50 minutes. I want to remind you that yesterday we advised our leader's wife, and after the advice, if you go on social media today, please, today's program is a little bit different. We're going to have an exposition very soon, but it's not like we're here straight to start exposition. We're going to make this background to shake your body a little bit. So after yesterday broadcast, when we addressed and advised our leader's wife, advised her, not to fall into the trap of these enemies. They ran mad today. All of them, they never expected that I would do that. It took them unaware. So they never expected that I would advise our leader's wife. So it came as a surprise. And that is how I will continue to surprise them. I will continue to surprise them, keep them in the dark. That is exactly what we are, how we have won them and defeated them. And so they were very, very surprised and shocked from that advice I gave to our leader's wife, because they know I have fired the shot. And so they came today out of frustration and disappointment. They started saying Simon Ekpa threatened our leader's wife. So why I'm making this comment is that I want people to cut this particular section and send to our leader's wife. Our leader's wife, if you go to social media today, you are going to see a post from the sponsored criminals that I threatened you, I threatened to kill you. That was their message. So the people that are inviting you to Radio Biafra, they have cooked stories and gave to the Iraq. And so they are sharing those stories. And when you look at those stories they have shared on social media today, it is there. Just go and search it. You are going to see it. And some of you that will cut this video, please, if you want to cut the video to send to our leader's wife, please make sure you also forwarded some of the things they are write-up today, because those write-up are coming from the criminals that invited her to Radio Biafra. Now, the question you should be asking yourself is that, why would they go to the extent of saying Simon Ekpa threatened to kill our leader's wife? I want you to understand one thing. It's because that's exactly what they wanted to use her to do. They want to bring her to Radio Biafra, and they're going to ask her some question. And that question she's going to answer, they will twist it. They will twist the question, and they are going to use it against her at the end of the day. And this is how they work. I really want that our leader's wife, listening to this one once more. You see, if you go to that particular radio show, it does not matter what you say. It does not matter what you answer. It does not matter what you want to say with your church mind and with a clean heart. It does not matter. The day you are going to discover something and you don't like them again, they will pull that particular broadcast and they are going to twist it. And you know that you didn't say anything. You may not say anything wrong, but you're going to twist it. So that's exactly what they want to do. So the video and my advice to you yesterday, they have, written it and they say, I have threatened to kill you. And I'm telling you that you are going to be blackmailed from whatever, it does not matter, from whatever you are going to say on the 3rd of September. It is going to be, they are preparing blackmail against you. Go and mark my word. Everything you are going to say will be used against you, whether it is good, whether it is bad. So I continue, and I know why I am stressing on this, I know why I'm stressing on this, because it does not matter, I have to be, preventive measure is better. So it is not like, I am just trying to prevent something terrible from happening in future, especially about you, our leader's wife. So that is why I'm concerned about your appearance, because the reason they are bringing you is to prepare a blackmail against you. The blackmail is not going to be today. The blackmail is not going to be even this year, but they are preparing a blackmail against you. And some of them, the question they have already prepared that are going to ask you, the things they want you to explain to Biafra people, you may be explaining them in your church mind and everything, but at the end of the day, they will twist it when the right time for them to do that comes. So that's what I want you to observe. So there is no way people who are ready to do anything, you can, this is not the time for you to come and start addressing anybody. This is not the time for you to start addressing anybody. But if you choose to address them, be very prepared that you are going to be blackmailed. And let me also say it to people here. Those who say Simon Ekpa is fear, I don't know what I am afraid of. I am not talking with Kano Takano. I am not talking with Emmanuel Kano. I'm not talking with any of those people, but I am a reasonable person. And I know I have learned, you see, let me tell you, I have not been long in this Biafra struggle, but I have learned a lot of lessons. So the person like our leader, the reason why I'm making this in public is because I want it to be on record. If I can pick my phone and call her and advise her what the advice I want to give her. No, but I don't want to do that. I will want to do this publicly for record, because at the end of the day, people will make reference to this. Our leader will hear one day that I came online and I showed concern. So when it will happen. All right. So this here I stop. All right. So you can call this one and give to her that, after the advice yesterday, the blackmail started. So which means they know that I have actually destroyed their plan, because they never expected me to talk about that. In fact, it was the last thing they will ever expect me to do is to advise our leader's wife. And I did. So they were shocked. And they know that my advice to you will make some impact. Believe me, that advice will make some impact. And I believe you have listened to that advice of not falling into the trap they are setting to you. So you can see that they have twisted it. Of course, I just called the attention on that. And that's exactly what they're going to do to you at the end of the day. If what their intention of bringing you did not favor them at the end of the day, they're going to use it against you. So our wife, you have to be very, very careful. All right. Now, today we are going into the Nigeria ethno-religious divide. The reason why we are leaving Nigeria, ethno-religious divide. But before we go into this exposition, which is happening very soon, I want you people to pay attention to one thing. Let us go there. Listen and listen very attentively.
Stay where you are. You mentioned Kosovo, is that correct?
Yes.
Maybe you mentioned Albania, or maybe you are aware of Bosnia-Herzegovina. Do you know Bosnia?
Yeah, Bosnia, Kosovo, and South Sudan.
You said they went to United Nations, is that correct?
Yes.
And they got their freedom?
Yes.
Before they went to the United Nations, did they pick up arms to fight or not?
They did.
Thank you very much. That's what I want to know. Once you give us guns and weapons, stay in Kuwait, we'll fight at home. Listen, if you come now to beat me up and you keep beating me, if somebody is walking past, they will say, stop beating him. But if you beat me, I beat you back. When they come, they will say, what is the problem? What is the problem means that you can say your own part and I will say what happened, and somebody can judge. United Nations will not come to help Biafra until we pick up guns and bullets. Do you know that?
Yes, but I think we have fought this struggle before now.
It's not the same.
Please, can you tell us?
I will tell you why we did not succeed before. Because of what you yourself just answered now. You said now that if this is only an Igbo cause, that it will not work. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Now we are bringing and taking everybody along. That is number one. And number two,
now we are bringing and taking everybody along. Now we are bringing and taking everybody along. I want to assure you today that the wish of our leader, we have accomplished it. We are taking everybody along. We have accomplished that particular wish of our leader under autopilot. Let us go there.
We stopped fighting in 1970. We went to fight an all-out war, which is total warfare. And there's somebody from the Air Force who is here. Maybe he can help us out. We went to fight them. You shoot and we shoot back at you. The whole world ganged up, Britain especially, because Britain knew they know what we can do. And Britain, listen, people don't know the conspiracy against Biafra. The reason why Biafra has not come is because the likes of Britain don't want Biafra to emerge. If Biafra is standing strong today, every black person on this earth will be liberated. Do you hear what I said?
every black man, including Obama, will become free. But they don't want that. They ganged up against us and they killed our people. We should have continued. The BOF should have continued. The second army should have gone into the bush to continue guerrilla warfare. That was the greatest mistake of all. We went back to go and reintegrate. When I was talking to very heavy players, big men at UN, what they said to me is, but you stopped. That means that what you're fighting for is not worth dying for. If your freedom is not worth dying for, then the world cannot take you seriously.
If your freedom is not worth dying for, the world can never take you serious. If your freedom is not worth dying for, the world can never take you serious. We don't want nobody to die, but you have to show how seriously and how desperate you are to get your freedom. Those who were following, who were shamelessly shouting for freedom are today running around and telling you they are for a scam Obi, because they were never real in the first place. They were being pushed by circumstances. They were never real. This is the voice of our leader. All of them are following. All the people that are blackmailing Simon Ekpa today follows the voice you are listening to today. All those people, all those criminals, followed this voice, this great voice, this great man that is today paying the price of freedom. They followed him. But let us go there.
That is the way it is. Any day, if you like, listen, if just do us, I don't need your money. What we want from you is one container load only. We won't come to you again. Let me tell you, any day they shoot us, police shoot us, we shoot back at them. They kill us, we kill them. Believe you me, UN will come in that same day. But if they're only killing you, UN will say, please, can you investigate the matter? Can you investigate it and make sure that all the culprits are brought to justice? Is that not what they will say? But any day police kill us, we kill police back. They will say, please, what is the problem? What is going on? That time the language is not the same. What is going on means they want to hear from the zoo, they want to hear from us. But if they come and they kill us and they go scot-free, they will say to the zoo, please investigate and let us know. Every country you mentioned, the UN came in as they were fighting. For every year that we fought the war, Southern Sudan fought for 10 years. Guerrilla warfare. At a point, it became very, very clear to Sudanese that you must let these people go. Because they're not going away. They have fought for 30 years, they're not going anywhere. These are the things we need to understand. Had BOF, Biafra Organization of Freedom Fighters, had they gone to the bush to continue guerrilla warfare, by now Biafra will be a free country. But everybody went into buying and selling. You became very selfish. It's just about you and your son and your family. Which is why, go and ask people who are as old as we are, that grew up in the village and close to our father and our grandparents or uncles in those days. Ask them, since when did an Igbo man start saying,
all right, you just had that. Now, having this thing in mind from our leader, you know, our own is that sometimes we'll be bringing something out, in case of the criminals, they have forgotten. I've just been garnished, with a very wonderful. I've just garnished with a very wonderful number. So we are going to be mixing these things up to make sure that our enemies will continue to wallow pain our enemy will contain. So let us listen to this, you know.
As I watching on television now, they pain them.
Okay, baby. Oh yeah, the Iraq. Go and do your. What was this in Nigeria? Yeah.
So, if somebody who is ready, he tells you is a lie. Whenever he is able to convince 2 criminals or 3 criminals in Biafra land, he will come to the media and start shouting, making noise. He will come to the media, start shouting, empty vessels. So it is to trigger violence in Biafra land.
Because you can gossip all you like. It's irrelevant to me. You can't stop us. Are you going to stop us? Who has gossiped before? If I want to leave Ghana to go to the kitchen, is gossip going to stop me from the kitchen? Some people give all the attention to idiots. I'm saying you are gossiping. Will it stop me from going to US after COVID-19 lockdown?
That is how you people become liars. By when you present a very valid point to an animal in the zoo, they never did that very point. That is why I call them baboons and monkeys. Black Africans are backwards intellectually. And unless they come here and confess their ignorance and stupidity, behold, they have no future, I tell you.
To die. You don't want to sacrifice anything. Your life will save you. Kuwait is fine for you. Will they give you Kuwaiti passport? Will they give Kuwaiti passport to your children? Will they allow you to buy a house in Kuwait? Can your children be Kuwaiti prime minister? Then what on earth are you doing here? That means you're a slave.
All right. I do not know these people making up this music and these videos. So that they try. All right. So what did we come here to do today? We are starting the the exposition of the Nigeria ethno-religious divide, dangerous diversity. Killings for blasphemy. So I told you people that we are going to talk about this Gideon Akaluka. So we are going to, first of all, lay background today. Gideon Akaluka was killed by northern Nigeria, Muslim fanatic, and Lamido Sanusi was part of those who killed Gideon Akaluka. Today, they are the statesmen in Nigeria, the Islamic nation. So by tomorrow, we are going to have a complete exposition on the killing of Gideon Akaluka. But, I have just come to show you one video again, because, what we are doing today is somehow a little bit different. So I want you to listen to this video.
Land reserves. I don't know which legal advisor advises. The Land Use Act is superior to whatever you have had in the past because it's part of the Constitution. Every land in any state now belongs to the governor. Mr. President, you can't give out any. Autumn has a right to decide who gets any land however he wants, and if he says he won't give anyone for ranching, sir, so be it. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Besides, cattle rearing is a private business. Like vulcanizer, like carpenter, like tailoring, and it must be treated as such. I think, therefore, that we must be very tolerant of each other, and we must respect each other's right to disagree, including this right of self-determination. And our leaders must learn to go back and apologize for things they have done in the past that remain offensive to the people. And this is where I'll conclude. Gowon must apologize for the 20 pounds economic strangulation policy of his government against the people of Biafra at the end of the Civil War.
And I want you to understand today that people are now bold to ask and demand for something. Today, our people are bold, demanding that Gowon should apologize. But I want to tell this our brother that it is too late. Nothing, no amount of apology will stop Biafra from coming in 2023. They can apologize if they want. We don't, it is too late. There is no apology that will bring back life the children that were killed out of starvation. It is not, it is a war crime, complete war crime. The children were vulnerable. They did not carry gun. They did not fight. It was not rule of engagement. So there is no amount of apology today that Gowon is going to apologize that will bring back 3 million of Biafrans, Biafra children that died of Kwashoko. And we can never forgive that. We can never ever forgive Nigeria people for that. So he can apologize. That is his business. But we're not interested. I want you all to listen.
Buhari apologized for the military coup of 31st December 1983. In fact, that coup of 1983 was an act of treason, which is still punishable because a criminal offense is punishable at all times. So it is not proper that somebody who has already committed treason before all Nigerians by overthrowing a popularly elected, a democratically elected government is turning around to go and harass Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbo, and is trying to charge them for treason. So you abduct him from Kenya, you want to try him for treason when you committed your own here in Abuja, in Lagos. So the truth is that we...
Now, is that objective? The answer is yes. It is on record. The man that is answering the name of Buhari today in Aso Rock committed treason. He was even put to jail. Nobody have tried him for treason. And now he is the one going to Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And is threatening to try Mazi. Okay, how do you reconcile that? What kind of injustice is that? How do you think that we Biafra will ever forgive Nigeria for this? when Buhari, as a name, committed treasonable offense, and nobody have tried him, but he is the one going to Kenya to kidnap somebody to be tried for treason. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not overthrow Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not interested in Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for freedom, self-determination, is completely different from overthrowing Nigeria, overthrowing government. So how do you want to prove a case of treason? But he want to try somebody for treason. But he committed treason. He became head of state by toppling a duly elected government. That is treason, crime. So I want you to listen to this brother. Everybody is speaking up.
For the cancellation of the June 12 presidential election, Shoneko must stop parading himself as an ex-head of interim national government.
Babangida must apologize for canceling Abiola. And I want to inform you also that this man said that a man called Shoneko should stop parading himself as head of state. That the competent law, the court of competent jurisdiction, have nullified Shoneko as a head of state. So, but why is he parading himself as a head of state? Because he's a Fulani man. Is that true or false? Is that true or false? How do you reconcile this injustice? How do you heal the wound? This wound can never be healed again. And that is burning in us. That is burning in us. And let me tell you today. Let me tell you one thing today. If you go to Twitter, I tweeted it. God will use me. I will be the end of Nigeria. Go and mark my word. God will use me. I will be the end of Nigeria. God will use everybody in autopilot. We are going to be the end of Nigeria. We will end Nigeria. Go and mark it. You see the history of how Nigeria ended. Our name will be there. And it will end next year. I am telling you the fact. Don't take my word for a joke. You know, I don't think there is anything I've said that didn't happen yet. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Historical, regaining his freedom. Historically. We will end Nigeria next year. It does not matter the type of armored tank or fighter jet or helicopter they have. Go and mark my word. We will end Nigeria next year. And the fight will not be more than next year. That is why everybody must be ready. Forget all these things they are doing. Forget all this coming to village and burn houses. We are going to give them a coded fight. Coded fight that they will never forget. I am telling you today, some people are shouting, oh, where is your, you give order, where is your, go and ask them question. Water. That's how we give it to them. We are giving it to them, water. They will not tell you, and we will not say it. But one thing is that you will know when they come, you will never know when they go. I am telling you, we are into the phase of the liberation of Biafra, and they will be collecting it water. We will not talk. They will not talk. At the end of the day, at a point, they will be forced to raise alarm. I am telling you. They will be forced to raise alarm. You know, some of them, Simon Ekpa, you talk. what are you doing? This, that, every day. People, let it be like that. I am not here to entice you. I'm not here to entice you with video. Have you ever seen me posting anything on social media? I am not these career agitators who want to sell market, who will go and organize 2 boys, give them ESN, 5 boys, give them ESN cloth and give them AK-47, and they will be doing acrobatic in the forest and will take picture. They will take picture and do acrobatic in the forest and they will post it on social media. They will say, as Simon Ekpa is busy talking, our ESN is working. That is not your ESN. ESN don't do acrobatic. We don't do acrobatic. So when you see them, they are doing acrobatic. In the forest, they take picture. 5 person, they give them AK-47. I don't do that. Have you ever seen me sharing anything like that? Have you ever seen me sharing any ESN thing anywhere? Say ESN in action. ESN is this, ESN. You think I don't have access to? Okay, let us even say that I am, I don't know who is ESN or who the ESNs are. Do you think I don't have access to get videos and pictures? I don't do that. My brothers, Biafra people, I am focused. My eyes is on the ball. I don't need to prove you I don't need to prove anything to you. But at the end, you will agree that Jesus Christ is Lord. At the end, you will agree that indeed Jesus Christ is Lord. So those who will be very, very busy in taking pictures to send to somebody to share on social media, let them continue. Have you saved their ass? Have sharing picture on social media saved them from the Biafran people? It didn't. Have sharing picture on social media saved them from your hand, the hardcore Biafra people? No. It didn't. Did he make them? Did he make you to start believing in their criminality? No. They have been sharing it. They share the pictures, yet you know the truth. I don't share pictures. I don't share pictures. I don't share video. What am I going to, why should I convince you by sharing videos and pictures? No. The video I share is the video of the zoo. The picture I share is the picture of the zoo and exposing them. But I'm telling you, those people coming to our land to kill our people, you will see them when they come. You will never know when they go. And you know, what is paining them now is that this guy is not talking. This guy is not talking. This guy is not boasting. Oh, he is not sharing the video. He is not sharing the pictures of what Biafra people are doing to them. This guy is not, they are waiting for Simon Ekpa to come and they start shouting, oh, we did this, we did that. No, 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 we have not started though. We have not started. We are going to start very soon. I am telling you the fact. We have not started. We are only monitoring them. Okay? And then, of course, every now and then, they will collect water. But when we are going to enter the full liberation, it is going to be all out. All out! Until you will see Biafra. Very soon, our flag will be hosted in entire Biafra land. And you will agree that Jesus Christ is Lord. Just watch and see. Very soon, Biafra flag will be hosted in entire Biafra territory. I am telling you, very soon. Maybe by then, some of them will know how resolute we are and that we are not joking.
Who has already committed treason before all Nigerians by overthrowing a popularly elected, democratically elected government He's turning around to go and harass Nnamdi Kanu and the Igbo, and he's trying to charge them for treason. So you abduct him from Kenya, you want to try him for treason when you committed your own here in Abuja, in Lagos. So the truth is that we must have to deal with this. Babangida must apologize for the cancellation of the June 12 presidential election. Shoneko must stop parading himself as an ex-head of interim national government because the court of competent jurisdiction has declared his government as illegal, null, void, and of no effect since, and the man still attends Council of State. Obasanjo must apologize for bribing members of the National Assembly to the tune of 50 million naira each for them to give him support for third term. Because these people cannot continue to parade as statesmen when they have done very heinous things.
Did you hear that? Was this man saying the truth or was he lying? He was saying the truth. Complete truth. Now, I am going to now to ground of tomorrow's exposition. I want you all to pay attention to this particular video. Very, 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 very important.
They did not kill him. No. Huh? They knew you were not Igbo. Huh? They knew you were not Igbo. Yes. If they had the opportunity, they could have killed me. You were there. Obioha, Dike Obioha hid me in his shop. Beautiful. How far was the shop from the area they were killing? Thank you. I don't know if you know Elele. If you don't, let me give you a graphic area. I say how far? It's not far, 50 meters. 50 meters. People were running helter-skelter. Yes, 50 meters, and you were hidden in a shop. Had that shop any door? Pardon? Had that shop any door? Yes. It wasn't at the end. Was the door shut? The door side was closed, one side was open. And you could see everything 50 meters away. The people that was killed in my presence are the people I narrated. And if you wait, I'm coming, my lord. My lord, you see, let me tell you one thing, maybe that will guide you. Please tell the commission, not me. And Indigo cannot Indigo an Hausa man what an Indigo sense. Please get that. What? An Indigo cannot Indigo a Hausa man like me who has an Indigo sense. Speak on.
Did you hear that? The man say an Indigo cannot Indigo an Hausa man who have Indigo sense. Don't call the man foolish. Don't call the man mugu. The man is an Hausa man. That is a respect there. He said that an Ndigbo cannot Ndigbo an Hausa man who have Ndigbo sense. The man is telling you that he have lived in Igbo land and he have now Igbo sense, which means he knows that Igbo sense is superior. That's when we talk. They say we are claiming superior. They say we are dominance. They say we are this and that. But that is the fact is that if Ndigbo have sense, today, those sense of Ndigbo are not visible in these criminals and these illiterate that are in Biafra struggle. And that is very, very, very sad. that Nigeria designed the system so that to destroy the Igbo sense. That Igbo sense, if not that God is using some people now to revive it, it would have been a disaster. If we have allowed this country to continue to be a country, maybe by 2025 or something like that, it would have been a very big disaster. Because that sense of Igbo is no longer, the pride of Igbo is not there again. Almost. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done a great job. So, Hausa man is telling you why they did not kill him was because an Igbo man saved him. And they were asking him, so the distance from the place where the killing was taking place, how far? Yeah, and in fact, there is no way, there's no better way he could have explained to this man to understand other than using the illustration of Igbo brain. Igbo. And this is what we normally say, that a guy cannot guy a gayoyo. Only not Indomie, this is not for Indomie people. What I said now. A guy cannot guy a gayoyo. Do you know what it means? It is what we normally say in those days. If you are an Indomie Igbo person, you can never understand this. If you are Indomie Biafra, you can never understand this. A guy can never guy a gayoyo. That is, in other words, what this Hausa man said. Okay? That's what he's saying. A guy can never guy a gayoyo. I don't know how many of you watching me today still remember what I'm saying. A guy can never guy a gayoyo. That is what this man said. Now let us listen to him again.
My Lord, you see, maybe that will guide you.
Please, the commission, not me.
And Indigo cannot Indigo an Hausa man what an Indigo sense. Please get that.
What?
An Indigo cannot Indigo a Hausa man like me who has an Indigo sense. Speak on.
We are going to go back.
Okay, take that time. Give you a graphic area.
I say how far?
It's not far, 50 meters.
50 meters.
Because people were running helter skelter.
Yeah, 50 meters, and you were hidden in a shop. And that shop, had that shop any door?
Yes. It wasn't at the main.
Was the door shut?
The one side was closed, one side was open.
You could see everything 50 meters away.
The people that was killed in my presence are the people I narrated. And if you wait, come in, my Lord. My Lord, you see, let me tell you one thing, maybe that will guide you.
Please tell the commission, not me.
And Indigo cannot Indigo an Hausa man what an Indigo sense. Please get that.
What?
An Indigo cannot Indigo a Hausa man like me who has an Indigo sense. Speak on. Okay, take that time.
I, Colonel Yakubu, retired, solemnly affirm
that the evidence I shall give.
That the evidence I shall give
Before this honorable commission.
Before this honorable commission.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So I affirm.
I affirm.
Thank you very much.
Yes, go on, please. Solomon. Your name is Colonel Yakubu Bako.
Yes, my lord.
I think it is very important that I explain what this man mean here, because a lot of people may have mixed reaction, or maybe may not understand what this man meant by Ndi Igbo cannot Ndi Igbo announce. I'm sorry. So I think I need to explain to you people what this man meant by Ndi Igbo cannot Ndi Igbo announce a man with Igbo sense. You see, it is good that I explain this for people to understand. What this man means is that Igbo man cannot harm an Hausa man that have understanding within the Igbo. You all know that we regard Hausa people, because Hausa people are nice people. They are very nice people. They are good people. And even till today, we regard Hausa people. And this man, as you can see, is an Hausa man who understand Ndi Igbo very well. And every Igbo man, even today, every Igbo man respects Hausa people. Because Hausa, they are completely different. Hausa have been run over by Fulani. So this man, if this man had said, a Fulani man with Igbo sense, it would have been a very different thing. But as far back as then, Igbo man cannot harm an Hausa man. Igbo man cannot harm an Hausa man, because an average Hausa man is good. An average Hausa man in Nigeria today, they are nice people. That is what this man, the message this man is passing, because they are asking him, why were you not killed? If the Igbos were killing all the Hausa from the north, why were you not killed? And the man replied by saying, Igbo man saved me. And he continued by saying, Igbo man cannot Igbo an Hausa man with Igbo sense. Which means Igbo man cannot take life of any Hausa that they know he has a different mentality. That they know Hausa man is not a threat to them. So I want us to go back, because this is something that people should understand. So I want us to go back to this for people to understand the message from my explanation now. You can relate back to the message and know what the man meant by saying, because the question here is that if they were killing all the Northerners, why were you not killed? Why were you not killed? So he tried to explain that he hid himself in the shop. And of course, hiding in the shop was not good enough, because the shop is not far from where the killing took place in Elele. So he needed to explain it in a different language that the lawyer may understand better. And the lawyer seems to be an Igbo man. So which means that Igbo man cannot Igbo man, Hausa man that have Igbo sense. So I want us to go back there, because this is a very, very important message this man passed here.
Obioha.
They did not kill you.
No.
Huh? They knew you were not Igbo.
Eh?
They knew you were not Igbo.
Yes. If they had the opportunity, they could have killed me.
You were there.
Obioha, Dike Obioha hid me in his shop.
Beautiful. How far was the shop
from the area they were killing.
Thank you. I don't know if you know Elele. If you don't, let me give you a graphic area.
I say, how far?
It's not far, 50 meters.
50 meters.
People were running helter-skelter.
Yeah, 50 meters, and you were hidden in a shop. Had that shop any door?
Pardon?
Had that shop any door?
Yes. It wasn't at the main.
Was the door shut?
The door? No, one side was closed, one side was open.
And you could see everything 50 meters away.
The people that was killed in my presence are the people I narrated. And if you wait, I'm coming, my lord. My lord, you see, let me tell you one thing, maybe that will guide you.
Please tell the commission, not me.
Okay.
And Indigo cannot Indigo an Hausa man what an Indigo sense. Please get that.
What?
An Indigo cannot Indigo a Hausa man like me who has an Indigo sense. Speak on.
You understand the point? Because all this thing is that the reason why he was not killed is because an Ndibo cannot Ndibo an Hausa man like him who have Ndibo sense. That is exactly the message.
Okay, take that.
I, Colonel Yakubu, retired.
Do solemnly
affirm
that the evidence I shall give before this honorable commission shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So I affirm. Thank you very much.
Now, all of you have just listened to that. I want you to take, a very big lesson from what this man said. Now, let us go to northern Nigeria. Let us go to northern Nigeria and see what is going on there. I said I'm going to give you background today about the killing of Akaluka. And what led to Akaluka's killing? Murder, cold blood. They say the wife of Akaluka took a part of Quran and used it to wipe the child bottom. And for that reason, the police, Nigeria police, arrested him for blasphemy. I want you people to know how far Fulani have gone. Nigeria police were the one enforcing the Sharia law as far back as the death of Akaluka. Can you believe that? Now, it didn't end there. They went into police cell, break the police cell, killed him, beheaded him, cut his head, and carried his head to parade on the street of Kano. We can never forgive them. Never. The sin and the killing, the bloodshed is too much. We can never forgive these people, even after our freedom. I want us to read the story. When you hear them saying, Obi is coming, ask them, how will Obi fix the issue of dangerous diversity. It is unfixable. Of course, why I'm mentioning Obi all the time is because Obi is, Obi is a Biafran. That's why we're mentioning him. If he's from Oduduwa or that, I will not care. Do you see me mentioning all those nonsense people? Now, I want us to read the Nigeria Bar Association, the inviting El-Rufai from debasing its platform at its last conference of Open Bar Initiative, that a man who has outright disregard for the rule of law is not a good teacher for lawyers on the subject, is a good example of constructing a moral finishing post for a society. We are not here to read this. I want to go straight to this. One of such VIPs was who has an unresolved murder allegation hanging on his neck is Sanusi, who was removed as the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria and detained as the Emir of Kano. He escaped paying the crime of alleged murder in 1995. He has occupied many important posts in the country. Now, I want you people to ask yourself question. Did Lamido Sanusi actually masterminded the killing of Akaloka or not? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. And you come here to see that he has occupied many important posts in the country. Why did he occupy many important posts in the Nigeria state? Because he has paid his dues in defending Islam. He has paid his dues in Islamization of Nigeria. He has paid his dues in Fulanization of Nigeria. He has paid his dues that will make him to go to heaven by masterminding the beheading of a man who they accuse of blasphemy. He has made history. So they have to reward him in occupying the position for living up petition. Doctrine. He used Akaloka to become what he is today. Akaloka to show how brave and how he is ready to kill and to defend Islam. And now he has been recognized, given, and all that. Through this, I want you to be thinking towards this particular direction. So they say he has an important post in the country and he mounts every platform to talk down on the country and abuse all those he can pick on at his gorgeous best. He was at it again on the 60th independent anniversary of the Nigeria, where he mounted the platform of the Covenant Christian Center. So I want you all, this time around, he lambasted identity group in the country accused of representing all families. His description for the country was that every citizen has to be worthy representative of their belief, religions and group, always religious and group. But if this were a country that makes all citizens account for their action, no matter their status, belief and religion, where would Sanusi have been today? Sanusi masterminded the killing of Akaloka. Now, this is the story. In 1995, a group of 9 Wahhabists were alleged to have committed murder in Kano. A report in 2012 by Point Blank News alleged that Gideon Akaloka, a young Igbo trader, allegedly desecrated the Quran. He was arrested after his wife allegedly used pages of the Quran as toilet paper for her baby, after he was locked up by the police. So police was the one enforcing the, blasphemy. Police was the one, Nigeria police, so not Islamic police. And I want you to look back at the date of this said blasphemy to know how far they have gone. If as far back as 1995 or 1994, Nigeria police in Kano is enforcing Islamic doctrine. You understand what that means? Do you understand how far they have gone today? I want you to check it, how many years from 1994 till now. But before 1994, I want you to also check as far back as 1994, what it took them to have been able to be using Nigeria police to enforce the law of Islamic doctrine in Kano State. So how do you think that the people shouting Labour Party and Obi are going to change this doctrine? It doesn't make sense. The thing is that some people don't have brain. So after many years of restoring Nigeria and demography, you think somebody will just come from somewhere. How is he going to do it? We want to, you see, that is why when they started the madness of Obi, I told them to come to this platform. That time, will not anymore accept him again. He will not even dare to come. To come here and tell us how do he intend. So how he going to do this thing if he become a president of Nigeria. But it is over. We are not going to accept Obi in our platform. We can never ever speak with Obi in anywhere. We can't speak with Obi in our platform. We are not ready to hear him anymore. The time we gave him has gone. And of course, we know he will not even dare to come to our program because he will never remain the same. So tell us, a group of Muslim fundamentalists broke into the jail, beheaded Akaluka, and paraded his bodiless head around the street of Kano. The police allowed them to break into the cell, killed Akaluka without no resistance, beheaded him in the police cell, in Nigeria police cell, carried his head from Nigeria police cell to outside, the lifeless body, and nobody challenged the people that came to police to kill. And I believe they did not come to that police station with AK-47. I believe they did not come to that police station with machine gun. They come to that police station with ordinary knife and dagger. They killed and beheaded him right there in police station. If you cannot be protected under police custody in Nigeria as far back as 1994, what is your fate today? It can happen to you, because the point is that you are in a secular court country and you are not, conversant with Islamic doctrine. So why should you be killed for a doctrine that you know nothing about? Why would in a country that you are free to practice any religion you want? Why should you be killed for blasphemy when you have no knowledge about the Islamic doctrine? So why should be Islamic law applicable to non-Muslim? That is the point here. But of course, it is not only in Nigeria alone. So I am telling you today, we are going to read this again. The medium went on to make some earth-shaking revelation. Pointblanknews.com investigation review the alleged role Sanusi Lamido, an alleged Boko Haram sympathizer. Sanusi Lamido was, he is still the sympathizer of Boko Haram. and the proponent of the controversial Islamic Bank, played in the murder of Aluka, and why the Abacha regime decided to lock him up for 2 years for the murder of Akala. Lamido was locked up by Abacha for 2 years. Are you people aware of that? Are you people aware that Lamido was locked up for 2 years for killing of Akaloka? And that is why we say that Nigeria breed criminals. After this history of Lamido Sanusi as an extremist, he was rewarded with different position. He was rewarded with being a central bank governor. He was rewarded with Emir of Kano. They are still rewarding him as long as Nigeria is one. Today he is gallivanting in Lagos, planting another Islamic sect in Lagos, breeding another criminals and terrorists in Lagos. Sources hinted that shortly after returning from Khartoum, Sudan, where he learned a degree in Sharia and Islamic studies at the International University of Africa, Sanusi became a recluse and immersed himself in the Quran and became a teacher of the Hadith as exposed by the Wahhabists. Wahhabism is an ultra-conservative branch of Sunni Islam. It is a religious movement among fundamentalists with an aspiration to return to the primordial fundamental Islamic sources. So, that is, it's not just a fact. Several facts here. Sanusi was locked up for 2 years by Abacha for killing Akaloka. After years of that crime, he is now a glorified terrorist in Nigeria. He is now, they designed him, promoted him, decorated him with all manner of things because he has masterminded the killing of an Igbo man, infidel. He is making heaven. Now he is the leader of the Tijaniya Islamic sect. And they are head in Lagos. He is the leader in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. Do you understand it? You will not understand it. So how do you reconcile this particular thing? How do you forgive? How do you forgive such crime against Ndi Igbo? You cannot be a freedom fighter without history. That's why Mazi is. I am following his footstep. All the people that are shouting today that we have chased away the criminals, they don't know history. They can't even research. They can't even read. Call any of them to come and read one newspaper online. Call any of all these illiterate shouting from their 7,000 teeth to down. Let them come and read one newspaper as I am reading it. They can't read. They can't read to you newspaper. They can't come and read something, for you to hear what you are reading. They can't. I challenge them. All of them from A to Z, they can't. It will take them 10 years. And of course, unfortunately, by then we are already building our 10-story buildings and all that. Our trade centers in Biafra land, Onitsha Trade Center and all that. Our shop mall and all that. We'll be building, but then our building will be rising in Biafra land. They can't. They don't know history. They just come online and do saga. They just come online and Simon Ekpa is their Biafra. Once they fight Simon Ekpa, they are fighting Biafra. Because we stop them from getting money. And one thing that baffles me is that for you to understand that all the things they have been doing all this while is contribute money, give them. And because it baffles me. When they say you are contributing to Simon Ekpa, so it is what they, it I am shocked. It means that all this while, these people have been contributing money. It has been going to their pocket. So they feel that Simon Ekpa is doing the same thing. Because otherwise, where do they get the idea? Where do they get the idea that Simon Ekpa, the money you are contributing is going to Simon Ekpa? I will sit sometime, lie in the bed, and I will be thinking, all these things will begin to make sense. I'll be thinking, how did these people just wake up and say, you are contributing to Simon Ekpa, the money is going to him, he's drinking Hennessy with your money. So this is what I've been doing. Because I am telling you, there is nothing to show for every penny you have contributed until now. Nothing. Nothing to show for it. Tell me one thing that you need to show for it. They caged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, we have defeated all of them. And you are going to be seeing result. And the money you contributing, you are going to be seeing it. So when they come, they see Simon Ekpa drink Hennessy and say, I have been drinking Hennessy before. I joined Biafra struggle. Okay? And because I know before I joined Biafra struggle, I know the kind of blackmail they blackmail people. That is why I came very open. I came to show myself. I came to show who I am. I came to show who I am. I came open. They know everything about me. They even have the copy of my passport. Okay? So I am not a faceless person. They even see my house. They see where I live. I show it to them. I'm not begging for food before joining Biafra struggle. And I don't need Biafra money to live. So I came and I show you people who I am and who I was. So when I hear them, saying you are drinking Hennessy, that is exactly what they were doing. Because I tell you people, Biafra, that there is nothing to show for the money you have contributed until now. Absolutely nothing. They were agitators. And now most of the hatred you see today is that they think we are doing the same thing they did. Alo Melo. Unbelievable. The one of the Hennessy, I have his video again. I have not had, not his video, but because he cannot make video, I didn't hear his audio again. I have been waiting for the audio of that Hennessy man after the fundraising. Sometimes I'm very, very interested in those gossips. Because it is part of the distraction. We need to distract them. It's after the fundraising, I've been trying to hear his voice. Please, if he has made any other voice, please forward it to me. I want to hear it because I've been receiving some reaction to some voice. So I know that somebody must have dropped some voice. I don't know. I have not seen the voice that they are reacting to. So I need to. I didn't hear from him again because I had Kepu that he was looking for contact of ESN. The person that is telling you that Simon Ekpa is not taking care of ESN. I had Kepu that Egwe was busy looking for contact of ESN. They told him, do not go there. So I was waiting to hear. Please, tell that Bontrowe and the Flefu that we are still waiting for another audio. Fundraising, another fundraising, Nabia. Another emergency fundraising is coming. I'm telling you, in 2 weeks' time, another emergency fundraising is coming. You know, we are going to be raising funds twice a month. So tell him that I am yet to hear the audio. Him and when I want to do saga, I do it very well. You know, and I'm a Pia Italy. You know, when I want to do the saga, I will do it very well, perfectly. So we want to see his audio. After he went underground and tried to start getting contact, he refused to make audio after that because he had an encounter. He had an encounter. Where? Kepu Kepu. I heard the Kepu Kepu. I want him, because he's watching me now, I want him to understand that there is nothing I don't know. He went and started looking for contact of ESN. They told him, don't go there. He ran away. After that, he didn't make audio again. I am telling you, that man they call Udoiji Apunde Ifewa. You know, I don't think he hear English, so all he book on us. Okay? Tell him, why is he not making order again? Because Oshokolo, when he heard what we are doing for ESN, he ran away. He don't want to make audio again. So I want you people to hear this, something I want to play. Onomana, onwe ka ise me our own. Ana wonere. Una otago. Adam is making noise. All right, let us see. Here we go. Oh my God. One moment.
All hail Biafra. All hail the autopilot Biafra. Udodilono oji okosisi na-ekwu. Biko onye na-ajụ ajụjụ na Simon na-agba egwu, ọ nara agba egwu. Biko nke nwa wụkwa amoosu ka ị na-ata mmadụ n'etiti efifie na abụ. Mmadụ ya wụ ogbenye bụ okwu amoosu. Nwanna biko okwu nchọ ịgwa gị bụ na jee mebibe Simon ekpe na-agba na-eme. Imebi ekpọbala anyị egwu ụtụtụ efifie abalị. Imenwe ihe Simon ekpe na-eme, gbabala anyị egwu ụtụtụ efifie abalị, anyị ga na-eprezi gị. Nwoke a na-akpọ Simon ekpe anara alala ụla. Our dragon, ọ nọ n'akwụkwọ n'ụtụtụ, ọ nọ n'akwụkwọ n'efifie, ọ nọ n'akwụkwọ n'abalị iji wee zọpụta mụ na gị. Simon ekpe na-alụ diplomatic works from other allies, from everything. Ihe niile ọ na-eme ụka Biafra bịa. Ị nọ n'ebe sọsọ ihe nwere ike ikwu na onye na-agbagharị ime ka ọ dịrị gị mma, dịrị m mma, dịrị onye ọbụla mma, wee nọ n'ebe a o megeli ihe ọkpa naanị si na ọ na-agba egwu. Ọnwụ ụmụ nwaanyị Simon kpọkara a na-agba egwu ahụ. Ọ n'ime klọb ka ọ na-agba egwu a. Akwa n'ọfịs ebe ọ na-alụrụ mụ na ya ọlụkọ aga ọlụgide ka o clear head ya. Ị nọ n'ebe a na-ata mmadụ amoosu. Ịmakwa na iwe amoosu gị nwe na-ajụ ajụjụ a. Ịma na iwu nchi. Ọ na-adịrị gị mma fa ajụjụ anyị na-ajụ. Or Adelegama, and if you continue to bad, you are more honorable who be open, who be open, a lalo yara tata. Equal easy. Can you do which you know here? I didn't go one more, so you know, never had I was not put a day. Oh, no, do so, Whoopia, Whoopia Canania. What I want by a Willamos, may I born in them? But I walk Gamaloni, Chabano Russo, what they call it out, but Imana wants to them.
That is the new one. I want the Afras to understand that if you are not a real one for, you cannot know this mpo. This guy killed me. You know, how many of you know the one mpo? How many of you know that? They say, Asigibeka mpo. Asigibeka of mpo. This guy killed me. All right, let us listen again.
Can you do which you know here? I didn't go one more, so you know, never had I was not put a day. Oh, no, do so, Whoopia, Whoopia Canania. What I want by a Willamos, may I born in them? Mpo. But I walk Gamaloni, Mpo. Chabano Russo, Iboga, what they call it out, but Imana wants to them, them. Oh, here, Buddhism. Now, Jaki, I do you follow both as the Abba Rafuganya, in 40 years. In the full other to Limela. Nonsense. Yeah, young would you come back one? Because if Simon got a back, Kitala Chawaganya, dear.
I don't know. You know, these are the real waffles. Asigimeka mpo. I don't know whether some of you watching this program today, you know, the Indomie generation, you will not know this one now. Do you know what is mpo? You know, I tell you to do this mpo. Asigimeka mpo. I want to play it again because when I listen to this thing, Chineke God, it was like, oh my God, oh yeah, Bugo.
Oh, no, do so, Whoopia Canania. What I want by a Willamos, may I born in them? But I walk Gamaloni, Chabano, Iboga, what they call it out, but Imana wants to them.
Oh my God.
Tofiakwa. Here, Buddhism. Now, Jaki, I do you follow both as the Abba Rafuganya in 40 years. In the full other to Limela. Nonsense. Yeah, Gina, young would you come back one? Because if Simon got a back, he chop. Kitala Chawaganya, dear. Ajobi. Come on, one leg Ganiru, Yada. Come on, one leg Ganiru, Yada. How much you can do your baladia? What did they make any nona, many says in Nando, and Mulu, I may do one by nota. King Fu may yes, you have but Simon, you will, Megalia, if you be here, each of Kakawala. I don't have all the money, I probably game. You can't know Amosu, Utu if you Anna Fuanya Korokoro cable, a Jodi Ajuja, Unumabundi days of Simon, Unumabundi days of Simon. All the Lugo by a Hamanako wow easy. Na street. Okay, Lugo. Oh, no, Mabundi Buna Biafra Korobia. Carry agitations. Ona Puchabu Nebeni Nusieli. Ona Nachos Gunu Board. Nanya Gabonia na. Gabonu Simon. Gabonia. inwe got na-ajụ ihe o ji agbara egwu ihe ọ na-agbara egwu na-enye ebe ọ na-ekwu okwu ka ọ na-eme na-enye anya n'iru ka ịma ma obi adị ya mma egwu ọ na-agbada enye anya n'iru ka ịma ma obi adị ya mma amoosu juru ụwa ajọ obi ọra adịrị unu ncha niile mma unu ncha niile si na ọra adịrị anyị mma ọra adịrị unu mma because na ọ bụrụ iji obi gị ọ bụrụ na iji obi gị anụ ọgụ a here when the mind equation this man this young man gị na Simon onye tọ ama na enwere ike ịtọ Simon na kedu ife imego chaa n'ụzọ mba gakwa na agara mba tụkwanụ n'akụkụ mba ọndụ ọbịa okelu ọ dị ndị gị ya eso n'egwu a na-eti egwu na-eti egwu na-eti egwu tie egwu ya na-etigbu tie ịgba tie oge na nwere nke ya eme mana aticha egwu ịbịa kele ego ndị ọbịa okelu ọ dị mmadụ gị ọga mind yourself gbara ọgwụ gị ṅụọ chaa n'ụzọ onye akpara ya chaa n'ụzọ ụnụ akpachizina mmadụ iwe ya ndị ajọ obi.
All right, thank you very much. I have a meeting. I'm starting very soon. I thank you very much for watching this program. We continue tomorrow. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless Mazi Dikano. May God bless on the Igboho. May God bless our ESN. May God bless our alliances. May God bless our Omada and their husband. May God bless our media team. May God bless all of you watching. May God bless all the committees. May God bless the government in exile, Biafra government in exile. May God bless all the committees that we have now. May God bless those that are showing interest that they want to work for Biafra, the early government of Biafra. May God bless all the professionals that are turning up to set the ground running. May God bless all of you, our security men and all of you. May God bless all of you. From here, from me, is good evening.